Hello, people. Weird Weapons of World War II by me. The Antonio A40 was made in 1943 and one of the worst tanks ever made. And the Antov A40 was a tank that could fly. It seemed like a good idea, but in reality, it was just garbage. The only way for the tank to fly was if it had no tank ammo, and that's why it failed. Sturmtiger. The Sturmtiger was made in 1944 in Germany. It was a beast. The reason why it was a beast because it had a 38-centimeter wide gun. It was a rocket launcher on a Tiger chassis, and it was good and bad. The reason why it was bad is because it was on a Tiger chassis, and we all know how bad that was. It was mostly used against bunkers and pillboxes. The Maus was made in Germany in 1944, and it was the most heavy tank to be made to this day. The total weight of the Maus was over 188 tons. Its armor was so thick that nothing could get through it, but it was garbage, and things could get through the turret. But anything up front? Nothing. Basically nothing. The weight of it was so heavy that the tracks had to be 1 meter wide. It was very slow, and its top speed was only 20 kilometers an hour. The ME-163 Comet. The ME-163 Comet was made in Germany in 1941. Some people think that it's a jet fighter, but it's not. It's a rocket-propelled plane, and it was fast. Its top speed was over 1,000 kilometers, and it was good. But the fuel it had was very dangerous because it had a bad mixture of T-stuff, 80% hydrogen peroxide and 20% water, and C-stuff, hydrate, methanol alcohol, and water, which if it mixed, it would make acid. The Horten HO-229. The Horten HO-229 was made in Germany in 1944. The design of the plane looks so weird and goofy. It even had a nickname called the Flying Wing. Its top speed was over 1,000 kilometers, and it was very maneuverable in the air, but the size of it was not good. Anti-tank dogs. The anti-tank dogs were made in the Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics, or the USSR, in 1941. The dogs were wearing dog vests with a time bomb. The dogs were trained to go under German tanks and blow them up, and also killing the dog in the process. The problem with that the Soviets used their own tanks, Soviet tanks, so that the dogs would go under their tanks and blow them up. The historical significance why it is important to know this, because we need to know how stupid we can be by making things and trying not to make these things ever again. What happens? A lot of death. In conclusion, this is how goofy inventions some were back then, and how stupid and good they were. Well, they lasted. The end.